There are moments that send shockwaves through the traditionally composed world of royalty, and today, the Spanish royal family finds itself at the center of a media whirlwind after Infanta Sofía, the youngest daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, was spotted out partying in Magaluf, one of Spain's most notoriously wild party destinations. But what stirred even more chatter across headlines and social media platforms is the identity of her companion, someone entirely unexpected and previously unseen in the young royal's public circle. This sudden turn of events has not only caused a stir within palace walls but has left millions around the world wondering what this bold move means for the future of Spain's next generation of royals. The images emerging from Magaluf are both jarring and captivating. Sofía, often seen by the public in perfectly coordinated royal attire, was this time captured in casual yet stylish beach nightwear, smiling, dancing, and fully immersed in the vibrant nightlife of one of Spain's most famous party towns. The contrast couldn't be more stark. A royal who was often in the shadow of her elder sister, Princess Leonor, and known for her calm and quiet demeanor, now caught letting loose in an environment rarely associated with the monarchy. And just when people thought the shock had peaked, the identity of her companion was revealed. A young man with no known royal ties, no elite family background, no diplomatic or political associations, just a regular partygoer, completely unaligned with royal protocol. The companion's identity, now being dissected by media outlets, bloggers, and royal commentators, has introduced an entirely new layer of fascination. He is reportedly a local university student from Majorca, with interests in music, nightlife promotion, and social media influencing. For a royal to not only appear in a place as unpredictable as Magaluf but also to be seen closely engaged with someone from such a different social stratum, it's a scenario that challenges the traditional perceptions of how royalty should behave, and more importantly, who they're allowed to associate with. Public reaction has ranged from admiration to outrage. Some have applauded Sofía for breaking free from the golden cage of monarchy, exploring her individuality, and embracing a slice of normal teenage life. Others, particularly royalists and traditionalists, have expressed concern, criticizing the act as unbecoming of someone who represents the crown, even indirectly. They argue that although Sofía is not the heir to the throne, her actions reflect the values and decorum expected from the royal household. The Spanish press, always quick to leap onto a story with royal flavor, has been relentless in coverage. Major outlets like El Mundo, La Vanguardia, and ABC España have dedicated extensive columns and airtime to dissecting the implications. Was this a deliberate act of rebellion? Was the outing approved by her parents? Did the royal household know? These are the questions swirling in the public domain, each one driving deeper interest into Sofía's rare moment of spontaneity. Palace insiders, speaking under anonymity, have hinted at growing tension between Queen Letizia and her daughters. While Leonor continues her rigorous training at military academies and follows a tightly controlled royal schedule, Sofía, now finishing her education at UWC Atlantic College in Wales, has been reportedly more vocal about wanting space and independence. Those close to the family suggest that this moment in Magaluf is not an isolated incident but part of a larger pattern of Sofía pushing back against the strictures that come with her royal bloodline. And then there's the symbolism of Magaluf itself. Notorious for its wild beach parties, drinking culture, and tourist-heavy nightclubs, it's not a place where you'd expect to find royalty. For decades, Spanish monarchs have cultivated an image of dignity, formality, and moral uprightness. By choosing Magaluf of all places to unwind, Sofía might have been making a statement louder than words, that she refuses to be boxed into an outdated mold. That she is, above all else, a young woman looking to explore life on her terms, even if that means navigating scandalous territory. Photos and video clips taken by onlookers have gone viral, further amplifying the spectacle. In one video, Sofía is seen laughing with her companion, sipping what appears to be a cocktail, and swaying to loud reggaeton beats. The clip has racked up millions of views within hours, and sparked viral hashtags such as #SofíaMagaluf and #RoyalGoneWild. Social media, never short of opinions, has turned the event into a battleground of cultural values. While one camp celebrates her freedom, another demands accountability. Comparisons with other young royals around the world have also emerged. Prince Harry's youthful escapades in Las Vegas, Princess Martha Louise of Norway's unconventional love life, and Princess Mako of Japan's controversial marriage are being mentioned as precedents. But what sets Sophia's moment apart is the context. She represents a monarchy that is still trying to recover from previous scandals, particularly those tied to former King Juan Carlos I. In this fragile post-crisis atmosphere, every move by the younger generation is weighed heavily. The royal household has not issued an official statement, and their silence speaks volumes. Whether it's a strategy to let the storm pass or an indication of internal uncertainty, we don't yet know. What's clear, though, is that this incident will not be forgotten anytime soon. It's a turning point in Sophia's public image, from a relatively quiet royal teen to a young woman willing to challenge the boundaries of her role. Some believe this could even spark broader conversations within the royal family about modernizing their image and loosening archaic restrictions placed upon the younger royals. For Sophia herself, this could mark a significant turning point. Her path diverges more and more from Leonor's with each passing year. While her sister is groomed for leadership, diplomacy, and ceremonial duties, Sophia seems to be gravitating toward a life less defined by royal expectation and more by personal fulfillment. The companion she was with might symbolize just that, a metaphorical and literal representation of her stepping outside the royal bubble, connecting with someone from a completely different world. The psychological aspect of growing up royal cannot be underestimated. From the moment she could walk, Sophia has been in the public eye. Every gesture, outfit, and friendship has been scrutinized. It's only natural that she seeks moments of escape, authenticity, and self-definition. This brief but explosive night in Magaluf might just be her way of reclaiming agency in a life that's so often scripted for her. What comes next will be closely watched. Will Queen Letizia and King Felipe tighten the leash on their younger daughter, fearing more such episodes? Or will they embrace a more open and progressive stance, allowing her room to grow into an adult on her own terms? Either path carries risk, both for Sofia personally and for the monarchy at large. As Spanish society continues to evolve, becoming more liberal, more connected, more global, the pressure on traditional institutions to evolve with it intensifies. Infanta Sofia's night out might not just be a moment of personal rebellion, it might very well be a symbol of a generational shift, a public cry for modernization, and a reminder that even within palace walls, the human desire for freedom and connection remains undefeated. In a world that demands transparency, authenticity, and relatability, perhaps it is moments like these, messy, unscripted, and honest, that will redefine what it means to be royal in the 21st century. Whether this moment becomes a blemish on Sophia's royal image or a badge of individuality depends not only on the reaction of the institution she represents but also on the public's capacity to accept that even royals are, after all, human. So what do you think? Is this the beginning of a new chapter for Infanta Sofia, one where tradition bows to individuality? Or will the weight of royal expectation once again tighten its grip? Let us know in the comments. Your voice matters in this ongoing royal conversation. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more exclusive updates and in-depth royal coverage that keeps you one step ahead of the headlines.